2 months ago I made this zombie game. The twist is that it uses Google Earth, so you can play anywhere in the entire world. To prove this, let's go to a location requested by a very nice middle-aged man.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104.
Walter, you weren't supposed to leak your home address. You seem like a guy who could use some excitement in his life. Of course I can play in front of your house. What's this? You wanna play too? Well, the Google Earth API I use costs money, so I can't really release it. Oh wait, I know. Let's just let people who wanna play use their own API key. That way y'all get to play the game and I still get to afford to eat. But before I publish the game, let's fix a critical issue I discovered while playing. While the places all look different, there's no variation in the environment. It's always just a sunny bright day. Wouldn't it be cool if this dynamically changed with the actual weather in a place? Let's compare this real footage of London to my game. You can immediately tell it's fake because of the weather, and definitely nothing else. My immersion is ruined, so let's go to fix this right away. First I worked on weather, for which I used an online API. I get the weather for the current location and plug the result into my dynamic weather system. This API also gives me the sunrise time, which I can then use to calculate the time of day. With this, our game already looks way more immersive. And here's an example of a city where it's currently raining and a mountain where it's snowing. But this is still not immersive enough. A lot of you wanted me to scale down the zombies to actual human size. The problem is that while this looks really good from up close, the zombies are barely visible from a distance. After thinking about it, I decided to make them slightly larger than human size, but not too much. Lots of you also had the idea to use the population density of a place for the zombie spawn rate. Sadly, there's no API for that, but I managed to get this file containing what I need. After plugging this in, my immersion is starting to rise to higher and higher levels. If I go to Antarctica, for example, there are no more zombies. Apparently Macau has more than 20,000 people per square kilometer. I wanna see if my game can handle this, so let's go there. Oh no, that's a lot of zombies. Oh my god. Please. I'm just spinning around and surviving somehow. And I'm dead. Since I don't want to play the game at 2 FPS, I came up with a way to render lots of zombies at once. In movies, zombies only attack you if they hear or see you. I can use this mechanic to my advantage. First, I spawn in a dummy zombie which has no AI movement built in and is therefore really performant. Whenever the player gets too close or makes a sound, I replace that dummy zombie with a fully fledged AI. If there are too many active AIs, my game will automatically convert the ones that are furthest away to dummy zombies again. That way the game never crosses more than 60 active AIs at a time, but is able to render hundreds of zombies. Also, for some reason, dead zombies just start to rise in my test level. This only happens in my test level and I have no idea why this happens, but I'm not gonna investigate it. This is definitely some form of witchcraft. Next is something I should have done long ago. Right now, when I want to go to a place, I need to input the coordinates of it. Usually we tend to not use coordinates but location names instead. And I was getting bored of having to Google this every time. If only there was an API for that. I also created this cool Earth view when searching for a new place. I had a really hard time figuring out how to map the coordinates correctly to my Earth, but once I figured out that coordinates are just angles from a predefined origin, the rest was easy. And it definitely adds to the whole feeling that you can truly play anywhere on Earth. With this, the game is really starting to take shape. It's time to add more content. I started off with a shotgun, which has a shorter range but can shoot multiple zombies at once. Then I saw a comment recommending a flamethrower, and I just had to do it. I also made an ammo system where you can't move while reloading, to make it more challenging. But how do you get better guns? My initial idea was have them randomly spawn across the map, but they were barely visible from afar, and I didn't want to ruin the immersion I had spent so much time building up. In the end, I decided to make an upgrade system, where you can get the current upgrade or wait out for a better weapon. The last thing I wanted to add was a helicopter upgrade for faster transportation. This ended up breaking my whole game, because most of my general game logic was inside the main character. So when I replaced it with a helicopter, lots of errors showed up. I fixed this with some patchwork code. I'm honestly amazed that this code is working at all. Just look at this absolute mess of code inside my main character. Lastly is sound, for which I found this cool YouTube channel with apocalyptic music. So that's it, the game is now finished and I'm totally sure I didn't miss a major thing. I agree, world-scale multiplayer would be really cool. I think it might be possible by starting up a sync server whenever 2 or more players are close to each other, but this seems way over my level for now, so I'm just gonna leave it without multiplayer. Also, I wanna start working on new ideas. This project was really fun and thanks so much for the support. You can play the game with the link in the description. Just follow the instructions on creating the API key. The API costs money to use, but it won't go over like 10 cents per hour, so it's not a lot, but it does cost money. Now I've gotta get this video to 10 minutes some way, so here's some gameplay, and if you just wanna play the game, then just click away. So let's go to a random location. Antarctica. There's nothing here. Okay, let's go back. Okay, Manhattan. Currently we start off at the rooftop. Luckily there's no fall damage. Okay, attack me. Let's go. Lost the shotgun now. Flamethrower. Oh, what's going on? We got the helicopter. Let's go. I can go only backwards. I think that's more the center. I mean, we'll see. Oh, it's starting to be nighttime now. Oh my... no... Damn. I want to see the center of New York, so let's go to Times Square. Oh, why is it so blue? Okay. Helicopter. Oh. Well, I can go through buildings apparently. Oh. Damn. That's a good landing. Oh. That's not good. Boss shoot. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.